My name is Aneta Rostkowska. I'm director of Temporary Gallery Center for Contemporary Art, together with Lisa Klosterkota. And I'm really happy to welcome you to this symposium. I hope we'll have interesting conversations and we will have a good time together as well. The whole symposium is conceived as an artistic event, so we have different activations, interventions, exercises. We also decided to have curated breaks, which basically are, it's like an invitation to do something else during the break, but not an obligation. It was my dream to curate a symposium consisting only of breaks, but that would be maybe too radical. But this is like a solution, I think. And before I pass to my colleagues, I just want to tell you a little bit about the whole schedule. So around 10:15 we will have a performative intervention by Andreas Maus. We will do some gymnastics together in the second room. And then we will start with the talks. And here we have one change. Unfortunately, Nina Muntman got ill and she cannot join us today. But she sent us a video of a very similar talk she did recently for audience in Oslo. So we will play this file and then we will have a discussion. Otherwise, everything I think will go as planned. And now I will pass to the co-director, Lisa Klosterkota, who will say more about the accessibility and other issues. And one more remark, all the talks are live streamed, and if you don't want to be visible in the live stream, you have to sit where, Jonathan? There. Then you will not be on live stream. We also are recording the talks, and we'll put them on YouTube later. I hope it's fine for all of you. Yes, okay, that's all from my side. Thank you. Okay, and we have already 3 people that join us online. Hello. Yes.
Hello, also from my side. I'm Lisa Klosterkota. Thanks, Aneta, for introducing. So happy you're all here today. Thanks for coming. We're looking forward to the next 3 days of program. And just to say a few words about the space, how we organized it. So this is our main space for the next days to talk and listen and think together. And work together as well. You can move as you want. You can sit there a few different ways of or possibilities to sit. We have the chairs, we have these poofs, and we also have these seating sacks where you can also lay down a bit if you like, or if you feel like cozy. So we have a toilet outside, which is not barrier-free. We have there's one toilet in the street in the hostel, like 150 meters to the right, where you can find an accessible toilet. And for us, it's important that we create like a relaxed atmosphere here. You can, move as you feel like. You can leave the room if you need like a break, sit down somewhere else, or talk with someone outside. You can, stay as long as you want. Also, if the others are making a break somewhere else, you can stay here and have a bit of like a me time or a quiet moment to recap. Yes, and we have a kids' room there, which is part of the exhibition we are in. It's an exhibition of Nipasti, Aneta curated. We will talk about the exhibition later. In the kids' room, there's at the moment only one kid, which is my kid. We have Jana Est. She's taking care the kids today. And then we also have translations. So we have Evdonika at the moment here. Michailidou, she's translating into easy English, or easy language, and we have Franka there. Maybe you would sit here together, we can talk about it in a bit. Franka Leichtenschneider, she will translate from English to German. So if you feel like, if you want to have a translation into easy language or into German, you can maybe gather here, or German easy language. You can, sit here and listen to both of them. You can also just join the group or leave the group again if you want. Just like a slot of translation. You can also, go in and go out again and join the group. Yes. Then we maybe, just to say a few words about our team, we have David and Citra there today. If you have any questions, you can ask them, and of course also us. And
I would also like to introduce our colleagues and collaborators, because this symposium is organized by 3 institutions. Temporary Gallery, but also Kunstverein Bielefeld and Kunstverein Siegen. And we have here with us Jennifer Cielica, the director of Kunstverein Siegen. Welcome. And Victoria Tarak, director of Kunstverein Bielefeld. And together we participate in a very special project that I think Jennifer will tell you about.
Yeah, hello everybody, also from my side, I'm Jennifer, and I would like to tell you something about the program called Übermorgen. So it's about the Kunstvereine like ours don't just show contemporary art, we live from community, from engagement and closeness. And at the same time, we often work under precarious conditions, like limited resources, growing expectations, or short-term contracts. And many institutions face similar problems, but usually they deal with them alone. And this is where the program Übermorgen comes in. It's a nationwide funding program by the German Federal Cultural Foundation. And it gives 50 selected institutions across Germany space and means to step back from day-to-day operations to rethink their own structures from the ground up, not just to optimize what already exists in our daily business. And the program exists in 2 formats accompany the program. The first are the Zukunftsforen. So think of them as an ongoing academy series. So there are multi-day gatherings with talks and discussions on shared questions. At the last forum, for example, the topic was how institutions, teams, and leadership can manage a real new beginning. And the second are the Inspirationsreisen, like inspiration trips, like small groups from funded institutions traveling together with local cultural policymakers, and we visit exemplary cultural places in neighboring European countries. The trips are planned to Ghent, Danz, Manchester, Marseille, and Aarhus, and there we speak directly with the people running those places. For example, we are traveling to Marseille and Aarhus. And these visits allow a direct exchange with the people running those places. So we talk with directors, and we are part of this big program. The Kunstverein Bielefeld Temporary Gallery and Kunstverein Siegen, we are cooperation projects, one of the 50 funded projects, and we don't claim to have ready-made solutions. Instead, we want to test different models of solidary collaborations, questions of co-determination, of shared responsibility, of alternative financing. An approach of this program is to think ecologically and social sustainability together. So these are actually the questions running through the next 3 days. And I think you want to continue with the contemporary gallery.
Yeah, maybe we'll skip this part. Yes, I think we have to shorten a little bit so that we can start with our gymnastics soon. I just opened the website of this project because there are many resources there. The idea is also to share with other institutions, not only the ones that are there, and there are many videos online, so you can always, if you are interested in this, you can actually watch quite a lot already content online. Now I pass to Victoria.
Hi everybody, nice that you're here, nice to be here. Thank you for hosting our project in here as well, Lisa and Annette, and Sita and David and everybody involved. So just very, very shortly, because to not get into much timing problems. The symposium is called Speculative Pen, Fabulating Institutional Futures. And it was a little bit the idea to bring together our interests to think about how can we work or how can we build a structure of solidarity, but at the same time to think about the funding program Übermorgen, which also wants us to think about structural, but also bureaucracy, administration questions. So that's why it's like the speculative pen, the ball paint pen, which we know from the administration part of cultural work, to bring this into a speculation, into a playful way to think together about how we can shape things differently, maybe.
Okay, then I think we said everything we wanted. And maybe what is also maybe important to mention, that this symposium is funded by German Cultural Foundation, Kulturstiftung des Bundes, but the childcare is funded by the federal state NRW. Yes. Okay, so now I would like to introduce our first contributor, Andreas Maus, who is sitting here. And Andreas is an artist based in Cologne, and he has very interesting artistic practice that we also had the opportunity to present at Temporary Gallery. He's making wonderful drawings, and actually he uses a ballpoint pen very often, among other techniques. He made a great book inspired by the life of Anne Frank, but also other publications, and he's an important member of artistic community, and he is also a person that regularly does gymnastics and swimming, and loves music. And I will never forget an amazing lecture he gave in the series of Learning to Listen of Academy of the Arts of the Cologne, where he presented his collection of cassettes and favorite songs. And today is a very special day because 7 years ago, in 2019, actually Andreas, I think it was the first time, did this gymnastic performance at Temporary Gallery on the occasion of the exhibition Köln 7:30, where he also were showing his works, and he basically shared with us his morning practice. And we all brought our yoga mats and did a proper gymnastics with him at 7:30 in, I think, January 2019. So now 7 years later, Andreas already told me that he's a little bit older, so the gymnastic is less challenging. That's why we didn't ask you to bring yoga mats. Sorry? Yeah, we are also older. Yes, exactly. But I'm very happy, and we also really recommend to you visit the place where Andreas works regularly, Künstlerhaus Kat 18 in Cologne. The director Jutta Postkes is auch with us. It's a wonderful place where many interesting artists work, and you can do studio visits with them. And there is also a great cafe where you can have a lunch, and it's a really one of the most interesting places related to contemporary art in Cologne. Okay, so I would like now Andreas to start, and I think we have to all move to the next room.